Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jumbo John. Let me just get into this game real quick. It's your boy Jumbo John back at it again with another video today of Brawl Stars and Babble. If you guys didn't see the last video, basically Brawl Stars and Babble is this thing where I just play Brawl Stars and talk about stuff. So for today's topic, here let me pull up my notes real quick just so I know what I'm talking about. For today's topic, sorry if I, what I'm saying, it's just a thing. But today we're going to be talking about changes and comparing yourself to other people, right? So let me kill this Shelly real quick. Easy, easy. Ooh. Okay. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be able to see my gameplay. Also, I'm good. I tried to fix my mic and I checked my levels before I started this, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, guys. Before we get on to the video, make sure to share it, like it, and subscribe. For more content. If you guys didn't see my last video, go check it out. It's pretty cool. But don't worry, the quality is definitely better. Well, I just died. That cold really just killed me. And if you guys hear breathing into the mic, I'll try to fix it next time. Anyway, so today's topic: changes and comparing yourself to others. So a big thing with human nature is for us to hate change, right? So let me tell you guys the story. So I'm a curly head ass, and so I grew out my hair for like around a year and 4 months, right? Until New Year's, which was like a couple weeks ago, where I decided to cut it. And so because I wanted to get waves, right? So I had 8 inches of hair, uh, right at the top, because I usually got like a fade and stuff, and so I started to get waves, and so like a week before school started, I cut my hair down to a three. I'm talking everything. 1st of January, I cut down my hair, and when I came back, everyone was just like, "Ew, why you look so nasty?" and stuff like that. And so like that really got me thinking like why don't people like it when someone changes? Because any small change like oh if you wear something new or if someone thinks that something out of your routine makes people like feel weird. Like I was starting to think about it and like why do people not like change? That's my question. Why don't people like change? Because if we think about it, change is something that's happening all around us every day, every second. So like let's focus on small changes, things like breathing. Like 1 second ago you weren't breathing and now you're breathing. Talking, words are starting to come out of your mouth and it's different words. And then like if we think about it, the larger the change, like if you step back a little bit, the larger it is, the more significant it is. So like if you think about it, like breathing is like super small, but if we start backing up out of the time scale, like growing up and stuff, and then all the way back, birth to death, that's a big change, very big, drastic change that ends your existence, right? So I kind of like, I kind of like to think this change is kind of like business, right? It's like I remember I was taking a course here, and I remember our teacher told us that the more riskier it is, the higher the reward, right? And so like. Mm, think about this. Actually, the more no. Okay, let's just talk about this. So the shorter ones really start to complicate the meanings of change, right? Because like I remember I was reading an article on like Harvard's breaking news stuff, and they gave the definition of change as departure from the past, which kind of makes sense because I mean you're really changing stuff from the past and coming on to something new, but like change like when you think of changes you really think of like a change to your routine or something, but really it's the idea of departure from the past. You're getting away from your past self and going into something new, and that's like one of the reasons why coming up with ideas is so hard. Think about it. Being creative and coming up with your own idea has to be completely different from the past, and it just has to be completely new. And so, according to their definition of change, coming up with an idea is hard because it's departure from the past, something that's never been done before. Really hard to do, right? And so, like we'll continuing with this definition of change. Like it's a big reason why people don't like puberty. Like if we think about it, oops, getting some messages. But if we think about it, puberty is really like the biggest changes of our lives. It's the transition period between being a child and an adult, right? So like when people are like really old, they don't look back at their puberty days and they're like, "Oh my god, those were the best years of my life." Oh my god, sorry guys, I'm in a Russian group chat and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's the biggest changes of your life, and that's why a lot of people don't like it because it's something new. God damn, I keep getting so many messages. Um, but yeah, it's something new that a lot of people don't aren't used to, and that's why a lot of people don't like puberty, right? Because it's just something new. Oh God. Okay, but really, like really thinking about it, a lot of it about how you think of change is really up to interpretation, right? Some people like after one thing, like something like a breakup, right? That's a big change that happens straight away. Like, excuse me, guys. But basically, like, sorry, like a breakup or something, that's a big change. It's very negative, and some people keep that negative energy for every change. I'm talking like if they get a C on a paper, if they do this and that. But yeah, and so if you keep a mindset for every major change to be like that, that's why a lot of people think change is always bad because in the human mind is made to make connections. So if you start making connections with change being bad and seeing someone like cut their hair, you're gonna instantly think it's bad because that's just how you think, right? Like when I cut my hair, I just want to try something. Like one of the reasons I like to change is because it helps you explore new realms. Because I didn't know what I was gonna look like without hair, right? I didn't know what I was gonna look like without 8 inches of hair, and I just wanted to try out. That's a big part of change that drives a lot of people to do it, but at the same time, a lot of people don't understand it and they think it's too risky. Um, and so like yeah, it's I'll talk a risk in a little bit, but now let's think about something like jail. Like jail is really like change. Jail is a big change. Well, depending on how major it is, but jail is a big change. This is one of those things that is all up to interpretation of how you think about this. Like yes, jail is bad, but what is the point of jail? What is the purpose of jail? It is meant to help you reflect on your past actions that you did wrong, right? And so, God, why is my connection so bad? That roast just destroyed me. Anyway, jail is meant for you to reflect on what you did in the past. And um, yes, you're gonna be living through living beep, but it's helping you change what you did. Like I used to watch all these what are they called? It's like I forgot what they're called. Oh, anyway, it's like one of those programs where they take kids to the jails, like badass kids, like they do like burglary and stuff, and then they just take them to jail and they take them to I forgot what it's called. Drop it down in the comments if you guys know what it is. But yeah, I remember I used to watch those all the time, and then once kids went through that program, they started to change because the people in there started to realize that it's bad for people to do that until they started telling the kids like you don't want to come here, you need to change up your ways, right? Like jail is one of those big examples that's all up to interpretation because it's good for you because it helps you reflect on what you passed in. But at the same time, you're going through living hell. I'm sorry for saying that word, but you're going through living hell, and that's just how it is. But yeah, it's really basically it's all up to interpretation. Oh God, one of my friends just texted me. Sorry guys. Let me just kill this dynamite. See if I can text him back in a sec. Um, really the point of change, as I said before, like it's experimenting with something. Like you're never gonna know something until you try it. That's why I decided. That's one of the big reasons I decided to come out here. And some of the things I'm in right now. So yeah, the big reason for change is to experiment with something new. That's one of the big reasons I decided to come out here. And like a lot of the things I enjoyed today are due because I decided to make a change and try something new. right? And so like back to the Harvard thing I was reading. Wait, no, hold up. Before we go there, let's go back to the last video where I talked about how New Year's resolutions are something that a lot of people don't go with. It makes so much sense now because if you think about it, you're changing something in your routine in order to in order to either make your life better, do this or that, but you're making a change. That's the basis. As I like back to the Harvard article, they said we are creatures of habit. Something happens to our habit, we instantly freak out. Think about it. Like people that lose weight, they lose weight like the first. What is with the lag? Anyway, the first couple of weeks, they lose weight like that, fast. Excuse me. Then it eventually starts to plateau, right? And so like we are really creatures of habit. We can see it just in our own bodies. Like even if we like, let's think about this. You people that are like really healthy eaters, if you go one day and you like eat McDonald's or something, boom, instantly you'll get acne, right? That happens to me a bunch too, because sometimes I'll be like eating healthy for like whole last week, then one day I eat like pizza or something, and boom, I start getting acne the next day. Or like I'll drink 2 bottles of water every day, and then I stop, and my skin starts getting dry, my lips start getting chapped, and then I start growing acne. So that's one of those things that like it connects to the New Year's resolution stuff because we don't, as humans, we are used to we're used to our habits and we're not used to making changes about them. Um, so like I was thinking about this. If change was really easy, everyone would do it. Yet again, to the idea of New Year's resolutions, everyone would do like everyone would be successful with their New Year's resolutions if it was easy. But it's not. That's one of the things a lot of people don't understand is that changing takes a lot of effort. Not only do you have to explore this, explore that, but you're gonna have to get used to something new, right? And so, like, back to the hardware article. I know I keep referring to it, but it's such a good article. I think I'll link it down below. But they described it like making a change. It's like walking down a cliff blindfolded, because it is. Really, you're going into a whole new realm. You don't know how you're gonna react. You don't know what you're gonna think about it, and that's the fun of it too, because you just get kind of a rush. I feel like, but at the same time, it's risky, right? Because yet again, it's back to the. I'm gonna talk about business idea because it's just like it works just like business. Because think about this in business, the more risk, the more potential for reward, but you still have a great potential for a loss, right? It's the same thing for change. Change is a high risk because you don't know. You absolutely have no clue. There's a high risk that you're not gonna like something, but the reward is crazy because you could easily just love it. You could easily just love it, but it could easily just go just as bad. Sorry, there was an announcement. Anyway, so yeah, it's one of those things that it's very risky, but the potential for reward is crazy. It's crazy good, right? And so, yeah, it's just crazy. So I like to like. I remember I did not know about this, but one of my friends was really, really into working out. Right? He changes his routine. I don't know how often. I can't remember. It's like 3 to 4 months. Every 3 to 4 months, and he told me that it's because your body starts to adjust. Oh God. Okay, boomer. Sorry, guys. Anyway, he tells me he changes up his workout routine every 2 to 3 months or something like that because um, after like 2 to 3 months of your body working out like the same routine over and over again, your body starts getting used to it. And because the working out works kind of like a, I don't know the type of graph it is, but it's an exponential graph. It's like it starts exponentially and it gradually plateaus, right? And so once you hit that plateau, that's the point when you want to switch out your workout because your body's not going to be used to the new workout, right? Because like I remember reading about how our body gets sore. The reason our body gets sore is not because you worked out really well or you worked out really bad. It's because your muscles aren't used to the movements. Just let that sink in. Being sore is all because your muscles aren't used to the movements you've been doing or to the weight, right? That's one of the reasons when you do strength training, you always want to add weight consistently because your body's not used to that weight. You want to make it used to that weight. So, but yeah, you want to make sure to, to change your workout routine around every 2 to 3. I'd probably say 3 to 4 months, just because change makes the reward much greater. Back to the risk and reward thing. Yeah, there's a great risk that like what would be the risk? You have a greater risk of injury, of course, because you might not have the best form initially, but the rewards are much better than if you contain the same workout routine. And I actually did not know that till very recently, which I really like. I really like. And so to make it change, making changes is really all about starting very small. Because I mean, if you think about it, like if you have like a 600 pound object and you try just moving that 600 pound object straight away, you're not gonna do anything. But if you like cut up the 600 pound object and start moving it piece by piece, it's gonna be much easier. You have to start small and gradually increase. Same thing like with I'm gonna use the working out example. You have to start out with very low weight and practicing your form, or else your form's gonna be horrible and you're not gonna be putting on as much muscle as you possibly could. Oh god, watch this. Easiest win of my life. How did I miss that shot? Okay, easy. But you have to start very small, continually, gradually big your change. And that's one of the reasons a lot of people fail is because they go all out on the first day. And then they're like, oh, I'm exhausted already. You wanna start getting used to it. It's not like when you're taking a shower. Boom. This is a great example. When you're taking a shower, you don't just go from cold to instantly hot. You go gradually, hotter. I bet you guys have seen those memes where it's like, oh god, the shelly's on my butt. Um, I know you guys have seen those memes where it's like, how high be in the shower and then it's just like fire just like dropping from the shower. But it's one of those things with the shower. You gradually increase until it's like burning on you. Like, how am I still standing in this? It takes adjusting. Change takes adjusting. And that's what a lot of people don't understand because they just go straight into it, go all out. They go all out the first day, they max out. Next day, they're sore as beep, and they're like, I don't want to do this ever again because they're not slowly taking their time. Wow, I'm losing trophies like crazy. By the way, I'm trying to rank up all my brawls to rank 15. So yeah, but why do a lot of people not like change? Why do not like a lot of people don't like to make changes? And some people have this problem with anxiety, right? And I think we'll discuss this problem in the next episode. But it's where like anxiety causes you to start comparing yourself to other people. And I'll don't worry, I'll make the connection for you guys clear on the next episode. But anxiety does cause a lot of people to not make changes because they're afraid of what's gonna happen. Excuse me. And it causes them to be very scared about what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So I just looked it up, and the definition for anxiety, according to healthline.com, is that it's a feeling of fear, apprehension about what's to come. Right. So, like, the thing is, with people that are trying to experiment with something new, they're constantly. God, okay, let's switch it up. Let's switch up the game mode real quick. Um, God dang, let's make sure we're. Oh God, I had to make sure we were recording. Um, so what was I on? Wait, hold up. All right. Wow, my team's getting destroyed. But anxiety really causes people to fear what's gonna come, right? So it's the same thing with risk versus reward. People with anxiety focus a lot more on the risk and not the reward. And generally people do focus more on the risk because that's a lot of how a human mind works. Like I remember, like the reason a lot of people don't ask out girls or like girls don't ask out guys is the fear of rejection. Fear of rejection because a lot of people focus a lot more on the risk rather than the reward, even though the higher the risk, the better the reward could be. And so that's what causes a lot of people um, to not make changes is because of this anxiety because they're nervous about what's gonna come. But what I like to say is that you should live in the moment. Honestly, don't focus too much on the future. Don't focus too much on the past because you can't control those. What you can control is what you do now. And so, if you want to make a change, make that happen now. I'm talking. I'm talking. Countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start making your change now. And you can start by like making a schedule, like an agenda of what you're gonna do every day, or you could just you can't don't go all out, please, for the love of chicken, please don't go all out. Please. I want if you guys are trying to make changes in your life, please, please start slowly and make your way up. And if you guys are not trying to make changes, then please don't complain about the changes you're trying to make. Like I know some people that are constantly like, "Oh my god, I'm so fat. Oh my god, I'm so fat." But they don't do anything about it. And I don't want any of you guys watching this video to be like that. I just want you all to enjoy your life the way it is. Please don't let this Jesse score. Please. What is this lag? Oh my chicken. I just, I don't want any of you guys to be like that because I don't like this type of people. Because if you're not gonna enjoy the way you are right now, then change it. There's no reason for you to complain because it's just the way you are and you're not doing anything about it anymore. Why are we in overtime? Um, but yeah, just moral of the story: change takes time. Take your time. Don't be like those other people that don't make changes. Please start getting comfortable to changes. It'll end up better for you in the long run. Trust me. Uh, but yeah, guys, let me finish this video, or let me finish this match and the video. So yeah, guys, yeah, you guys are seeing this quality content of the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, if you guys learned anything, please share this video. I'm hoping this is really helpful. If you guys would like me to discuss any different topics later, you guys can drop them down in the comments. Hopefully, I don't think we're gonna win this game. I wish you're down to win, but yeah, you guys can drop a like down down below and leave me a comment of what topics I should cover or anything you guys thought of this video. Please share these. I really am trying to get reach out to as many people as possible because I feel like that's just kind of helpful. I mean, even you guys didn't watch, you guys probably didn't watch it all the way through, but I really appreciate you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And chicken, chicken, peace.